Hi, welcome to the dicethronepodcast. My name is Amy. I use she, her pronouns.
My name is Jared, and I use the pronouns he, him.
And today we're going to be playing a game of Dice Throne via audio. So I will be playing as the Shadowtooth, and Jared will be playing as the Cursed Pirate. We decided to pick this matchup to start because this is a very common matchup that happens in tournaments. The Shadowtooth and the Cursed Pirate are the two most commonly selected heroes in tournaments. We're going to get started as quickly as possible, but beforehand, if you want to follow along with us, we recommend grabbing your Shadowtooth and Cursed Pirate heroes so you can follow along. Also, in the description for this podcast, we've left you a link to a Google Sheets log, which shows every action that happened over the course of this game. So if you'd like to follow along with that, you can as well. And if you just don't want to listen to a 30-minute video of us rolling dice, then you can just look at that instead. Additionally, let me give a bit of information about how this matchup works. So the Shadowthief's whole thing is that he gets stronger as the game goes on, whereas the Cursed Pirate's whole thing is she actually gets weaker as the game goes on, because once she flips her board, she's taking 4 damage a turn, so she's going to die eventually. And in this specific matchup, that's really bad, because the Shadowthief is very good at stalling the game out with his Shadow defense, with preventing all the damage and whatnot.
Very true.
However, on the other side of the Cursed Pirate's board, her passive ability changes. Not only does it deal her 4 damage a turn, but whenever the Cursed Pirate's opponent fails to attack during their offensive roll phase, they get a powder keg. As it happens, the Shadowtooth is the one hero with the least amount of attacks on his board. So if the Cursed Pirate can flip quickly enough, she can bombard the Shadowtooth with powder keg as he desperately tries to set himself up, which doesn't go well for the Shadowtooth. So the matchup essentially becomes a race to see who can fulfill their objective first, if the Shadowtooth can get to 15 CP first, or if the Cursed Pirate can flip her board over first. However, if the Shadowtooth does get to 15 CP first, it becomes unwise to flip the board as Cursed Pirate, because Shadowtooth will just stall you out with upkeep phase damage. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Jared, would you like to roll for first player?
Yep.
Okay.
I just rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2. So I'll be going first.
All right.
Go ahead and draw your starting hand. Alrighty, so for those of you following along at home, Jared can't hear me right now. I drew Tippet, Card Trick, Double Up, and Try again. Alrighty. I'm going first. I'm going to spend 1 CP right away to play Double Up and draw 2 cards. So now I'm at 5 cards in hand.
Oh, what a card to start with.
Yep. Even better would be Triple Up. Then I'm going to roll. Alrighty, I got, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I swear I'm not making this up, I just rolled a large straight.
Nice.
Would you like to do anything about that?
No.
Alrighty. Before I activate my large straight, I'm going to play Getting Paid to gain 2 CP. I'm at 3 CP, and then I activate my large straight, so I gain 3 more CP. And then I deal CP as damage, so that's going to be 6 damage coming your way.
Okie doke, and I may defend, correct?
Yep.
Ahoy, matey. I got 4 swords, so that's 4 damage
fun.
coming back at you.
Alrighty. So you're down to 44, I'm down to 46. And that ends my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, drawing, gaining a CP.
Yep, you got 5 cards in hand, right?
I do indeed, and I am going to sell my Crow's Nest. It may be beneficial to know what's in your hand, but I would rather spend that and then pay 4 CP to play Batten Down.
Oh, nice. So you're going to discard and draw.
Yes, well, I guess what's more wise is for me to sell the remaining cards and then play Batten Down.
Yeah, so you're at 3 CP, right? Yep. And for those of you listening at home, that's why Batten Down costs 4 CP, because you're supposed to sell your entire hand before you play it.
That is correct. Okay, I do like this new hand a lot better. I'm going to spend another CP and play Double Up. So I'm at 2 CP, and I've got 5 cards in hand. I like these options a lot better. I also going to play Pillage, which lets me steal 1 CP from you.
Cool.
And then Jared will finally go to his combat. Okay, interesting. I'm going to keep 1/6 and roll the rest. Yeah, I got a couple treasure chests and a couple swords, but after re-rolling, it's the exact same thing as before, so I don't like my options here. I have a couple swords, couple treasure chests. I'm going to keep 2 treasure chests and roll the rest and go for X marks the spot, which I totally did not hit.
So what are the numbers on the dice you have right now?
Well, I have a 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, and I don't think I have any cards that will help me with that. So, Cutlass Strike.
5 damage. Alrighty, I will roll for Counter-Strike. Cool. 1, 1, 2, 5, 6. So I'll do 3 damage back to you and inflict a poison. And I take 4. No, I take 5, sorry. So we're both down to 41.
Okay, I remove a doubloon and end my turn.
Okay. I gain a CP and draw a card. So I now have 5 cards in my hand. And then I'll roll. Alrighty. 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. I'm going to keep the 2 6s and reroll everything else. 1, 4, 6, 6, 6. I'm liking that. I'm going to keep the 3 6s, reroll the other 2. 2, 2, 6, 6, 6. So I'll take a Shadow Dance. Would you like to do anything about that?
Yes, I will play a Helping Hand and reroll one of those 6s, please.
Alrighty. I got a 4. Let's see. I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Try again. So I'm going to reroll one of the 2s. I got a 4. I'll reroll the other 2. I got a 2 again. So in that case, I'll go for a weak Pickpocket. So I gain 2 CP and you lose 1 CP, unless you'd like to do something about that for whatever reason.
No.
Alrighty. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Draw a card, gain a CP. Well, before that, I take a damage from poison.
So you're at 5 cards, right? No, you're at 4.
I am only at 4. Not great options here. I'm gonna sell...
He says staring at it twice as wild.
I wish, yeah. No, I'm gonna actually sell Feed the Fish, because I think that card is only good in multiplayer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Unless you're desperate, or just have a bunch of CP for some reason.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes Shadow Pirate can end up with... Shadow Pirate, wow. Yeah. Fusion heroes coming to Dice Throne. Yeah. That is a 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the
wonderful.
First roll. Yeah, let's just not try anything risky. We'll do the large straight.
That goes through. So I get a Powder Keg and 9 damage, right?
That is correct.
Alrighty. I'll roll for Shadow Defense. 1, 3, 3, 4. That is a load of garbage. I take 9 damage.
Okay. What's your health count?
32. And you're at 40, right?
Yes, I am. And I will remove a doubloon. Oh, you know what? Hang on. So, quick question. I can add a damage modifier after the defense roll. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I will play Run You Through.
Cool. That's 2 CP, right?
That is 2 CP, so I'm down to 1 CP, but I do roll 5 dice. And that is adding 3 to the total damage and a Powder Keg.
So the Powder Keg blows up, so I take 3 more, so I'm down to 26 now.
Sweet. Good turn for me.
Yep.
End my turn.
Okay, I roll for Powder Keg. That's a 2, so it blows up and I take 3 more damage.
Oh, sweet.
I don't like this. I really don't like this. I gain a CP, draw a card. I'm going to sell Cardicopia 2 for 1 CP. So I've got 4 cards in hand and 9 CP. And if I'm not mistaken, you have 2 cards and 1 CP.
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So I'll keep the 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if I can get a 5. That's a 3. That's a 6.
So is that a bunch of bags then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I'm gonna take a small straight. So are you gonna stop that?
No, I'm not gonna do anything about that.
Alrighty, I gain 3 CP. And I deal half CP as damage, so that's gonna be 6 damage.
Okay, ahoy, matey. I got 3 treasure chests and 1 sword, so
nice.
That's 1 damage back to you.
Yep. And you take 6.
Okay, 6 damage.
That's my turn.
Okay, poison deals me another one. I'm down to 43. And now I have...
33, right?
Oh, correct. Thank you. And I...
That would have been concerning.
I grab 1 CP and 1 card. And I don't like my cards. But I don't care about those, because it's all about the dice, baby. All right, we got a 6, 6, and a 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I remember, I think it was Nate who was like, 2 6s are the siren's call.
Yep.
And I am a pirate, so I will indeed fall to... No, okay, so that's a 2, 4, 4, 6, 6. I guess I could walk the plank. How many cards do you got?
4.
And how much CP?
12.
So you can do whatever you want. Let's play it safe. I'm going to walk the plank, and I'm
Alrighty.
going to choose for you to discard a card. Do you want
Alrighty,
to
I'm
do
gonna
anything about my roll?
Nope, I'm going to discard card trick. And then 7 damage, right?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm going to do Shadow Defense again. Alrighty. 1, 2, 4, 5. So I take 7, but I also inflict a poison. I'm down to 15. I really don't like this.
Well, I don't like these poisons, so we can both be unhappy. Before
Okay.
I do anything else, I'm going to add a shark bait, so
Oh,
that'll
wonderful.
add 2 more to you.
Okay.
And then I will also spend 3 CP, which means I'm down to 1 CP and 1 card, but I'm playing a truce, which puts parlay on you.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Alrighty. I gain a CP. I draw a card. I'm at 13 CP and 4 cards. And oh, would you look at that? I'm going to spend 2 CP to play this transference I just drew. So you can take that parlay. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
And then I'm going to roll. 1, 3, 4, 4, 6. I'm going to keep the 3 and the 4. 3, 4, 4, 6, 6. Alrighty. Fine. I'm going to keep the 2 6s. 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. But I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Tip It. I'm going to turn one of those 6s into a 5, so that leaves me with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you like to do anything about that?
Nope.
Okay. I gain 3 CP, and I do 13 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It is.
Defense. I gained 3 swords and a skull. So
Okay.
I will gain a cursed doubloon
Alright.
and prevent 2, and it was 11 damage. Is that right?
Yep.
So I take
Well,
9.
it's 13, and you prevent 2, so you take 11.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I take
so
11, and you take 3 back.
Yep, so I'm at 10, you're at 22. And how many cursed doubloons do you have?
I've got 2.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm on the same page here. I'm done.
All right. I lose 2 to poison. Draw a card. Gain a CP. Garbage. Huh. All right. So when you have your own parlay on you, there's not a lot of great options. I think I might go
Yeah.
for X marks the spot.
All of the cursed pirates' offensive abilities are attacks, so that makes having parlay on you a bit tricky. But
Indeed.
X marks the spot does have a chance of not doing any damage, and the damage it does is usually low and defendable.
Or I could just go for an ultimate.
That would work too. What did you roll?
I rolled 2 4s, 2 6s, and a 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the 4s.
Alrighty.
A bunch of swords. All right, gonna roll again. Keeping
Yep.
only 2 4s, and that is a 5. So that,
Okay.
and then a 2 and a 6. So I think X marks the spot is better. I could walk the plank and make you discard a card, but X marks the spot seems more lucrative. Do you want to do anything
Yep.
about that?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay, gain a CP, and I roll 3 dice.
Let's see it.
Okay, no, that's actually pretty good. So it's a 2, a 4, and a 4. I can't deal damage, but I do draw 2 cards.
Wonderful.
Parlay goes away. I'm going to play what status effects and get rid of my 2 poisons, because they are a thorn in my side.
That was the idea.
Um,
You got 1 CP and 3 cards. Is that it?
yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to sell and play a card. I think I will wait. I will
Alrighty.
remove a doubloon, and it is your turn.
Cool. I gain a CP, so I'm at a wonderful 14 CP, and I draw a card.
Good glory.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Sneaky, so I get a sneak attack. Going for the gold here. I'm going to roll. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. I'm going to keep the 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. I keep the 6. And reroll a 5. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take a small straight. Would you like to do anything about that?
I will choose not to.
Okay. I gain 3 CP, so I max it at 15. And I do half CP as damage, so that's going to be 8 damage, and I'll add my sneak attack.
Ouch.
I got a 1.
Oh,
So 9 damage.
okay. 9 is still a lot. Let's go ahead and do defense. Ooh. I got 3 skulls and a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I will keep that. So I'll deal 1 back, and I will prevent 2, 4, 6 damage.
Yep.
So that
So you
means
take
I take 3. So I am down to 17.
Okay, I have 9. Go ahead.
Okay, drawing a card, gaining the CP.
Jared can't hear me right now. One of the things that you're going to want to do as you're playing with Shadow Thief, once you hit 15 CP, you want to make sure you want to try to have less than 15 CP at the start of your turn, so you don't lose CP.
You know, this might bite me later, but I'm going to sell my better D to go up to 3 CP, and then I will play Swashbuckle. So I'm down to 1 CP,
Yep.
I roll a die, and we do what it says. That is a 6, so I inflict a powder
Dang it.
keg on you.
Wonderful. Large strike could kill me.
Oh, thanks for the tip. I now know what to go for. I'm going to roll. That is a 4.
Then again, inflicting a powder keg doesn't change the fact that your large strike could kill me.
Oh, that might be true. Okay, we got a 1, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Okay.
And once again, I am left wondering if 6s are the best. They usually are. How many cards do you got?
2. 15
Okay.
CP.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for 6s.
Okay.
Nope. That's a 1, 1, 5, 6, 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it again. I'm going for 6s. Oh, what a terrible decision. What a terrible, terrible decision.
What do you got?
Well, it ain't pretty. I got a 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. I'm going to spend 1 and make the 3. No, I'm going to make the 2 a 6. So I'm spending a 6 it. So I have a 3, 6, 6, 6, which is Shiver Me Timbers. Would you like to do anything about that?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, so that's 7 undefendable.
Alrighty, I'm going to spend 4 CP to play Enter the Shadows. So I gain Shadows and you miss.
Oh, man.
And how many Cursed Blows would you like to remove?
0.
Okay, I as expected.
I will remove 1 at the end of my turn, though, because
Yep.
I am forced to. So I have no doubloons. It's your turn.
Alrighty, I roll for Powder Keg. It's a 3, so nothing happens. I gain a CP, draw a card. I'm going to roll. 1, 1, 3, 3, 5. Let's keep the 3 and the 5. 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. I'm going to keep the 2 5s. 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. So I'm going to take a Cornucopia.
Cornucopia is
do anything
good.
about that? Ready?
I would like to, but I have 0 CP, so no dice.
And 1 card. Cool. I've got 4 cards in hand, so I pass my turn, and Shadows is gone.
Okay, and you still have that powder keg, right? Okay. Drawn a card. I am going to sell 1 more time to go up to 2 CP, then spend both to triple up.
Alrighty.
Interesting. Okay, let's go to combat. Bunch of 1s. It's a 1, 1, 1, 2, 5.
Alrighty.
I'm going to re-roll the 2 and the 5.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 5 and a 6. Let's keep the 5 and the 6 and roll the 3 once. That is a 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Okay.
So, I need to decide if X marks the spot is more lucrative, or if I should light the fuse. Light the fuse would destroy your powder keg, which would be good for me, but I really like undefendable damage. Oh, I could also walk the plank. I'm very bad at these decisions, but I like X marks the spot. I feel good about it. I'm going to do it. Do you want to do anything about that?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So, X marks the spot. Going to roll 3 dice.
Yep.
And that is a 2, 2, 6. So I'm dealing 4 undefendable, and I gain a Cursed Doubloon.
Alrighty. I'm down to 5. And you save yourself.
Before my turn ends, I'm going to play Getting Paid.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Yo-Ho, which says inflict
Alrighty.
powder keg on a chosen opponent. Alternatively, that opponent may choose to roll a die. On a 1 or 2, nothing happens, but on a 3 through 6, they have a powder keg and a wither.
So if I take a powder keg right now, then I get reduced to 2 health, which means I have a 33% chance of dying on upkeep. However, if I do decide to take the risk, then I have a 33% chance of not dying, guaranteed. And I have a 66% chance of getting the powder keg anyways, and then also getting a wither. At this point, I feel that the wither will not hurt me that much, so I'm going to go ahead and take the risk and roll.
Okay.
I got a 4, so the powder keg does blow up, and I get a wither.
Okay. Moment of truth. I pass my turn, and I remove my doubloon.
Cool. I roll for powder keg. It's a 2. Good game.
No!
I had a helping
man.
hand. I should have used it.
Ah, man.
That's not true. If I had used the helping hand, you would have just taken walk the plank anyways. So.
All right. Well, let's talk about the game real quick.
Yeah.
I'll talk about my end first. I really wanted to flip. I was not getting cards. I was even willing to discard my hand to draw 4 more cards in the hopes that I'd get some dice manipulation. The only thing I had was a 6-set for most of that game, and It just didn't help. I wasn't able to flip, so I kind of went for attacks that gave me the possibility of getting a cursed doubloon. But for the most part, I wasn't really fighting the dice. I was just doing whatever I could grab. But I'd love to hear what you think I could have done better in that game.
Yeah, so let me just talk about what happened on my side.
Please do.
Honestly, my luck wasn't preferable. My ending hand was Helping Hand, Shadow Dance 2, Dagger Strike 2, and Shifty Strike 2. I tried to do a Karukopi on the last turn because I figured that the only way to survive would be to get some sort of dice manip or something. And I got a load of garbage in the form of Dagger Strike 2 and Shifty Strike 2, so that was a bit annoying.
You did max out your CP pretty early on, which terrified me.
I did, but I didn't get any large traits or ultimates. I didn't get any much dice manip other than my tippet, I believe.
The thing about Shadow Thief about playing against him is I never feel safe because there's always lots of cards and there's always lots of CP. So I never feel like there's any right time to roll an ultimate. I never feel like I truly can go for it.
Also, to add insult to injury, not this time was on the top of my deck.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, you won 17-0, so you did win pretty handily.
Those powder kegs ended up mattering a lot more. Most games I've played, powder kegs don't go off very much. But I always forget that when you inflict one, the last one blows up, and I think that made a big difference in this game.
Yeah, the powder kegs aren't extremely powerful on their own, but the fact that they can stack like that is pretty devastating.
I guess one last question I have then is, I'm not a competitive player, but why do people favor Cursed Pirate? I understand why Shadow Thief, he can deal massive damage. Is Cursed Pirate just really good at being a glass cannon? Like, does she deal more damage than average? Or
I think when a lot of people look at the balance of Cursed Pirate, they kind of forget the fact that she takes 4 damage a turn when she flips, and that she is forced to flip unless she actively works against it. Mm-hmm. Because, it looks like, she has fairly easy to roll abilities, and by the way, the reason why her abilities are so easy to roll is because she doesn't have upgrades. She has fairly easy to roll abilities. They all do average or above average damage. And then when she flips her board over, they all do above average damage, and a lot of them inflict Wither, which is basically adding +1 damage, or adding +1 delta for the rest of the game. Mm-hmm. Her defense is really good on both sides because it can deal and prevent damage, and it gets her economy.
I do like her defense, yeah.
Yes, it's quite good. She can throw powder kegs everywhere, so it seems like she does a lot of damage with no drawback, but the drawback is she takes 4 damage every turn.
Right.
Which means that when she flips her board over, you can effectively reduce all of the damage that she deals by 4.
Right. I think I kind of view her as a almost aggro character in that I feel like she has to win early.
Yeah, she is an aggro character.
Otherwise, the long term, like she's not going to do too hot.
The other thing that a lot of people like about Cursed Pirate is that she has no upgrades, because a lot of people in competitive play, they view upgrades as like not the best thing you could draw.
Right.
So there's a nice feeling in that you draw no upgrades during the game. You just draw character-specific cards and basic cards.
That is true. I did get a lot of damage modifiers that game, but I will say
getting both your attack modifiers early as Cursed Pirate is pretty good.
Yeah, I will say I'm not a fan of a few of them though, like Feed the Fish and even Crow's Nest. I'm just not. I'd rather have an upgrade than those. So a little bit
Yeah,
of give and take
honestly,
there.
the
But yeah,
Curse Pirate has one extra card in her deck, which makes me question why Feed the Fish is in there. But I don't know. It wasn't my decision.
right. Cool. Well, Amy, thank you for playing with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
What can the listeners expect next time that we record a podcast?
Well, next time they can expect another strategy episode. This time for a specific hero that we've never covered before. But we're gonna wait until next time for you to find out which hero that is. So, thanks for listening, and have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Keep rolling sixes.